So, you want to play IdleOn, huh?
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Well, first things first. I make turbo content for this game. I'll do account reviews to info dumpy guides and shit like that. First and foremost, IdleOn is an idle MMORPG. It's free to play. You can grab it on your phone, PC, hell, there's even a mobile client if you like. But we'll get into that in this video. Now, without further ado, enjoy.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Welcome to IdleOn. It seems simple as first, you're doing some casual mining, maybe smelting something in your forge, hell, even starting some chopping, all while you're exploring this little pixelated island that reminds you of 2007 Hennessy's MapleStory. The only major difference is the Henny Hoes in this game are stunning on you with $20 premiums from the monthly bundle packs, and not random dark haircuts they pulled from a mystery box that reminds you of MySpace and 3 Days Grace. Now, once you get the hang of things, you really have two options. You can either rush through all the worlds and... To be honest with Bolt, that's really kind of easy. Or you can take your time with it.
It's okay, Rocky. You go when you feel like.
Given this is an idle game after all, trust me, you're gonna sink some time into this regardless. So it really is up to your choice of which method of madness.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Just be advised, if you plan on to rush into all the mechanics, you're gonna get slammed with them. I'm talking simultaneous 2 to 4 mechanics per world that you're really gonna have to go back to and work on, else your account's gonna look like mine when I first started. But it's the only way to really get any half-decent progress, so the choice is yours at the end of the day. Now to talk about mechanics and what to expect. In World of IdleOn, we have Anvil, which is basically a materials printer. It's going to be used for crafting shit, alchemy, which is more of a World 2 mechanic, even stamps. Now, Anvil also has a points mechanic. Now, the points mechanic is broken down into 2 sections, one spending points and one buying points. In buying points, you have 2 categories. Buying points with currency, as you can see I have a max level here, or buying points with monster materials. Now, it's recommended to buy the currency cost points as soon as possible. It's going to be beneficial in the long run because you're going to be needing a lot of these initial materials just to do your basic crafts, to get some basic levels in your stamps. There's some great benefits to having early investment in here. Secondly, if you can, push your monster material requirements all the way, as you can see here, to World 2 requirements. It's going to give you a nice boost in the early game. Once you've bought these points, you're able to go back and spend them. You can spend them on bonus experience, speed per hour, and capacity. Ideally, if you're not having capacity problems, you're able to constantly click them, or able to get a full claim either at the end of a day or the start of the day, so on and so forth. Just spend. You can just hold and click. Super simple. Now, Anvil also has an additional upgrade you can purchase in the gem shop. If you go to the gem shop and head to bonuses, in the World of 1 and 2 bonuses, you'll see the Infinity Hammer. This allows you to produce 2 items at the same time. Now keep in mind this also stacks with Siegebringer, i.e. Archer's innate ability to craft multiple items at the same time. So for them, you're able to do 3. So if you have the gems saved up, I would recommend it. It's a great early purchase, as well as Brimstone Forge slots, making it faster and getting a higher multi-power chance. These are some of the best early World 1 bonuses I can wholeheartedly recommend from the gem shop. Now, statues are another mechanic worthy of mention. To first unlock statues, you'll need to buy the chisel from the World 1 shop, located right here, these sculpting tools. Simply drag to buy, head up here to the slab, mine looks different because he is upgraded. Simply drop the stone chisel tools directly in front of him, and you'll have access to statues. Now, after you're unlocked, you'll be able to take advantage of the statue system. As you're killing mobs, you're going to be able to find statues that are dropped by them, such as the following here. Once you have statues you'd like to deposit, simply go ahead and head to your statue, go to the deposit, drag the statues in question, and deposit here. They will add to the total level of the statues. What's worthy of note is at the start, once you have statues unlocked, they're going to be locked to the individual. So your toons are not going to be sharing your statue level. And the only way they're going to be able to share it is if you unlock their upgrades in the upgrade tab. Eventually, you'll be able to unlock what are called onyxing, but that is a World 4 mechanic and won't be talked about for now. At the moment, once you're able to push your statues to gold, as it says below, they will be shared between all your characters. So as it sits, all of my various statue levels are shared between all of my characters rather than individual. Statues can scale amazingly into the late game, especially with a half-decent amount of statue farming. You're able to really juice the amount of modifiers you're getting out of your statues. Companions are a mechanic of sort. You're able to access them by clicking on the doggo here. They use a premium currency based system, but you do get a free roll at a pet once a week, so you are able to get some pets starting off. In the event you say get a duplicate that you don't like, well, you can actually click on recycle right here, click on the pet you no longer want, and you're able to recycle it into said premium currency, that being pet crystals. Now, companions offer some insane bonuses. Something as simple as being able to use your chest from anywhere, which is fantastic, multiplicative damage. I mean, who's not going to want more drop rate or AFK gains? That being said, you can also trade for pets. I would recommend checking out the pet trade channel in the main IdleOn Discord to see what pets you are able to snag. Now, constellations are not located in World 1 town per se, but they are a mechanic of World 1. You can find it on the top of the massive tree here on the map. Once you kill your way to the top, have all your portals open, you're able to reach the peak, you'll be able to click on the little telescope here. From this point on, you have access to constellations. Now, constellations subsequently allow your toon to link to certain stars in order to gain bonuses, such as defense, total damage, more accuracy and movement speed, more straight up defense and weapon power, so on and so forth. The way that you get points to unlock said constellations, because typically when they're locked they look like this, is by completing challenges that are spread throughout the game. One of the early ones that you can find is actually in World 1 town. Right on the top of this tree here. You can simply click on it, it'll tell you the challenge in question and your progress. Now what this means is 4 out of 4 means I have to click this constellation on 4 characters that have reached at least level 30 to complete. Now once you complete this challenge, you'll get the points, you'll be able to hop back into your star signs, spend the points, and you're good to go. Now if you're curious on where you can find the rest of said constellation challenges, I would recommend checking out the wiki for specifics. They'll give you a complete breakdown of what the challenges are per constellation and where in the map in question you'll be able to find said challenge. From there, you'll be good to go. Now, Taskport is unlocked once you reach level 14 in World 1 and can offer a variety of tasks for completion. Simply click the green man right here. When you complete certain tasks in this overscreen here, you'll be awarded merits. Merits are these little green ribbons. Now you can spend those merits here in the merit shop. The best early game grab I can wholeheartedly recommend from the merit shop is hemoglobin, as this will greatly increase your survivability. Next, I would say respawn rate for your monsters to help with any AFK claims, and eventually you'll need to spend all your points to unlock your Emerald armor, as that armor and subsequent upgrades will allow you to be carried all the way to World 6 in conjunction with Vault. Now, as you complete tasks as well, you'll gain access to another currency here. That is used in the Unlocks tab. Now, the Unlocks tab will allow you to spend said points on unlocking new recipes for crafting, as well as free gems. So definitely do not want to forget this, as you will be using quite a few of these crafts in the endgame, and it is honestly fairly essential just to get the freebies early on. Not to mention you'll be able to craft better weapons, which will subsequently help you push through World 1 and World 2 and vice versa. Keep in mind, as you go through your worlds, there will be new task boards per world. This will sometimes require you to do a quest before it's unlocked. World 1 is just easy and early, only requiring level 14. Don't forget to do your tasks, as well as doing your daily tasks, as it is recommended for the sake of both your clan / guild if you're in one, and accumulating those extra points for unlocks. Up next we got Forge, which has its own little upgrades you're going to be spending money on, but it does what it says. It's smelting ores out of bars. It's fairly simple. Up next is bribes, which is where you're just spending raw currency to buy upgrades for all your tunes. The only downside with bribes is it has locks located behind World 2 content and World 6 content. Stamps is a big one here. Stamps is a big one. It involves collecting stamps via doing quests, getting it through drops, things like that, and then spending various mats you're going to get throughout the world to level said stamps. These values are going to be scaling towards endgame, and you will always be wanting to reinvest into your stamps. It is basically one of your 2 foundational mechanics that is going to keep you alive in the game. And last but not least is owls. If you're a fan of clickers, this one's for you. The premise is fairly simple. You spend feathers to buy upgrades to get even more feathers. Then you spend said feathers to buy bonuses for your account, like drop rate. It's super useful, but it is a clicker. So if you're not a fan of clickers, this won't be for you, but be prepared, you're missing out on quite a few bonuses. You can access Owl simply by heading to the Board Beans map, taking this entrance by the wedge birch trees, head through the portal, and you'll be right here at Owl. If you're looking to do the Baba Yaga quest at the same time, take this portal down as well, and it'll pop you right here into the red mushroom map with Baba Yaga spawn. If you want to get back to Board Beans, simply click on the adjacent portal again, and you'll be back to where you started.
Hey bro, I told Tyrone and Jamal, looked them straight in the eyes, and I said, treat me like the World 4 donut abomination. And
now we're on to a quick secret. Did you know there's actually a sewer map? You can access it by clicking the sewer/water grate here in Town 1. It'll take you to a first map for poops. Second map is for rats, and there is a quest you do need to complete down here. The NPC is located on the lower platform, right here. But last but not least, there is an additional map. Well, this is where you're able to defeat one of the bosses, Dr. Deficus. So definitely want to put this in rotation if you haven't already. Now, the real secret is up here at this grate. Typically, this grate is covered. Well, what you can do is click on this grate up here, and it will take you to a hidden platform. Now, typically, like I said, the grate is locked. All you have to do is get a pair of bolt cutters, which drop from green mushrooms in the first map. They have a 1 in 100,000 drop rate, so it may take a minute, depending. You take one of the bolt cutters, you drop it in front of the grate, and it will unlock. And then you'll get access to Boops and Mr. Mel, who's another NPC, and does offer additional quests. And this is a requirement for later mechanics, but is one of the secret maps you can find here in World 1. Now, another secret World 1 has to offer is a suspicious-looking book here with a little text that says, "Drop Peanut." I'd be wondering, well, how do I get peanuts? Well, actually, peanuts are a craft you're able to access by going to the frog map and completing the Picnic Basket quest to unlock said peanuts. It is also partly required for their quests. They're also one of the few NPCs that has repeatable quests, which is recommended if you're going to be working on golden food, which is essential down the line. But I don't want to spoil too much on what the secret quest line is, but those interested in the secret class, I do recommend looking into it and having fun starting that quest line. Please note, you can only start the final quest in the secret chain if it is by a beginner. You cannot have chosen your class or you won't be able to complete the quest. And it's done individually. It's not a account global quest. It is an individual toon quest. Now, with all being said, you've learned about mechanics, you've learned a couple of secrets. Hopefully you have a firm understanding, or at least some semblance of an understanding on what's going on in World 1. Once you've gone ahead and defeated the World 1 boss and grabbed the World Stone, you'll be able to access the portal to World 2. And that's where the real desert to fun begins, in the home of cursed alchemy.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Thank you all so much, those who have watched all the way to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of World 1 guide / if you enjoy IdleOn. If you haven't played IdleOn before and this piques your interest, by all means, give the game a go. It doesn't hurt. It's completely free to play. You can grab it on Steam. You can grab it on your mobile phone. You can grab it on whatever is the easiest platform for you. It even has the web client, as mentioned earlier. If you'd like to check out more of my content, I do account reviews for the game where I yell at people, as per usual. Or if you want, we actually live stream the game and a couple of other variety games during the week over on twitch.tv. We're live every single day during the week, minus Monday. But Until next time, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your feedback in the description below. I'm looking to make better content, learn better art style, learn better editing skills. By all means, I appreciate every single constructive criticism I can handle. Until next time, folks, enjoy yourselves, stay safe out there, and see you in the next IdleOn content.